Hey guys, it's been about a month and a half since I bought the Ace, and it's time to adjust the chain. It's stretched, it's slacked. We need to get it fixed. So this video is going to be a quick how-to guide on how I adjust my motorcycle chains on my 2015 Triumph Thruxton. First off, we can see here that the chain's loose. Yeah, it's in the air, but under its own weight it doesn't get any better. Plus, with nearly 600 miles on it, it's ready for an adjustment. Now, I don't have a center stand, motorcycle lift, or rear stand yet, so to get the Thruxton airborne, we had to get creative with two scissor jacks on either side of the bike under the frame. This is easier with two people, but I have done it myself on other bikes before, and it's just a slower process. Once that's done and it's in the air, you'll need to take a 19mm socket on the left side of the axle and oddly a 15/16 socket on the right side. I think this would be around 24mm and if you converted it, but I couldn't find one quickly and 15/16 socket just fit perfectly. You need a breaker bar, or you're just going to have to really put some muscle into it to break it off, or you might want to just start it in the ground to get it started, but it does come loose easy enough and we didn't have any trouble. Now, it's important to note that the 2015 Thruxton has self-locking nuts on the rear axle, so a cotter pin is not going to be present or needed for this bike. Your mileage may vary. Make sure that you just break them loose, don't take them all the way off, don't get crazy with it, they just need to be loose. Next, we're going to adjust the bolts on the rear adjusters here. So make sure you mark and count how many turns you're going. If you're off on one side by a half turn or a full turn, you run the risk of severely damaging the tires, and you can potentially make the bike dangerous to ride and unstable because that rear wheel is going to be out of alignment with the front. Now make sure you're just loosening the adjusters and not tightening them. It is a right hand thread and you will want to back them out in order to take up that slack in the chain. It should only need about a turn or a half a turn at the most. If you go more than that, you really want to check the chain and see if you're going the wrong way. And once it's adjusted, check it for slack. Make sure that you have about a little bit more than an inch of play up and down on the bottom track of the chain. It's going to tighten once we set it down and the weight's on it, so you want just a little bit more than an inch because we want about an inch of play once it's on the ground. Tighten up the axle bolts to the spec in your manual. Make sure everything's all ship shape and set her down. As easy as that. Now, while I was here, I also made sure to clean and lube the chain. I took a nice biodegradable solvent, imported onto just a shop rag that I had, and ran the chain through it by spinning the wheel by hand. For the lube, make sure you choose something made for O-ring chains. Not all chain lubes are made the same way, and you don't want to eat up the O-rings on your nice chain. Now, once that's done, clean it up, any excess oil, and you guys are done. So there you guys have it. That's how you adjust the chain on a 2015 Triumph Thruxton. Your mileage may vary, but this should be a pretty similar process. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Please subscribe for some more awesome content. Follow me over on Twitter and send me something. I love hearing from you guys. Ride safe, guys. We'll see you next time.